And out there, it's our giant.
PCI Race Radios, the leader in racing communications for over 40 years. PCI specializes in on-site sales and support at the races, traveling throughout the U.S. and Baja to offer the best in support for our customers. Whether you're in the rocks, desert, or sand, we've got you covered. For the best quality, service, and support, call us today or visit us on the web. We'll see you in the desert.
Don't ever be caught in an emergency situation without the ability to call for help. Stay safe. Take your office and keep your business running from anywhere in the world. Stay connected. Don't let your friends and family worry about you, no matter where you are. Check out satellitephonestore.com and let us help you find the best solution to keep you connected.
Pre-running in 2007 for the Baja 1000, and very motivated to win that race. And I thought everything was dialed, and we were coming down the road about 1 in the morning, and I'm going about 100 miles an hour, and I'm looking off in the distance, and I see kind of something in the road, and I'm like, what is that? And as I got closer, I realized, holy, that's a cattle guard, and I never remembered that it was there. And as I get closer, I realized you're not supposed to go through the cattle guard. You're supposed to do a little chicane around to the left of it. So about that time, I lift, I check up, I make it around the first part, and as I have to flip it the other way, I realize there's a rock out on the right. Ended up flipping that with the right rear tire, ended up ripping the rear suspension off the car. The tire went up, hit it, the exhaust, crushed it. Now's where the story begins. We had to call for help. They brought the trailer in. During that night, we ended up starting a fire, laying in the middle of the racetrack, had it in the rut. Well, when the sun came up, we realized that when we tried to load that car up on the trailer, we couldn't get the car up there. And I ended up saying, hey, let me just get in the car and I'll bump the starter and it'll help it get up on the trailer. Well, when the chassis broke, it ripped the wiring apart and the fuel line apart. So when I hit the ignition, it pumped fuel onto the open wires, started a fire on the car, and we're scooping and scooping dirt on that for, it seemed like eternity, trying to get that fire put out. Tim Sanchez, who brought the truck, he goes, Rob, I don't have a fire extinguisher. He's up in the back of his truck rummaging through and trying to find something, and he ends up having a case of water, and he takes the whole case of water and throws it up in the air to me, lands on the ground, got the water, I'm pouring it on the fire, and the fire is getting bigger. Every time I pour water on it, I'm like, Tim, this water seems like it's lighting the fire more. And he goes, here, Rob, shovel. So he throws the shovel in the air, and the next thing, shoveling, finally get it out. But I thought that I was going to lose this car that was owned by Mark Post. And at the end of that, we were just exhausted, covered in dirt. And Tim Sanchez couldn't wait to tell the world. Yeah. Hey, Mark, guess what happened? Well, first thing I want to tell you, Rob is human. He's human. He up. He made a big mistake. And your car is destroyed. It's got a corner ripped off. But Rob's human. He is human. But all in all, we ended up winning that race overall.
Action.
Here we go! Kyle LeDuc, he talked about his short course background in this truck and how that truck is rotating. Let's take a look at how he's going to run out here on this track. Aggressively setting up to the outside of the turn. Sounds like he's staying on throttle consistently. Is that the kind of move you talked about, maybe potentially braking before? Across for the checkers. Yeah, Mark, how's your baby? That's what I was saying. The ultimate Dana Top qualifier and trophy truck. It's Kyle LeDuc.
Kyle, man. Yeah. Congratulations. Way to go, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Great lap.
Strategy is going to be just keep it dust clear and no mistakes.
PCI Race Radios, the leader in racing communications for over 40 years. PCI specializes in on-site sales and support at the races, traveling throughout the U.S. and Baja to offer the best in support for our customers. Whether you're in the rocks, desert, or sand, we've got you covered. For the best quality, service, and support, call us today or visit us on the web. We'll see you in the desert.
Don't ever be caught in an emergency situation without the ability to call for help. Stay safe. Take your office and keep your business running from anywhere in the world. Stay connected. Don't let your friends and family worry about you, no matter where you are. Check out satellitephonestore.com and let us help you find the best solution to keep you connected.
Pre-running in 2007 for the Baja 1000, and very motivated to win that race.
We're building
I
memories.
thought everything was dialed, and we were
That's what we
coming
have.
down the road about 1
Look back.
in the morning, and
I'm
I'm
not
going
able to
about
do
100
this
miles
anymore.
an
You
hour,
remember
and
back
I'm looking
everything
off
that
in
you've
the
done.
distance, and I see
That's what it's all
something
about,
on
and
the
man, you
road,
got
and
a
I'm
lot done. Congratulations
What
once
is that?
again to you and your team. We got cars coming in, man. It's going to start backing up. You guys did one heck of a
and
job.
as I get closer, I
Congratulations.
realize
once
you're
again.
not supposed to go through the
All right, you guys, and we'll see you in San Felipe, I'm sure.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Woo.
Oh, absolutely. Take a picture for sure. You guys earned it. But we're stacking up. We just got to take a quick picture if you guys don't mind. Definitely earned that here on the finish line. Congratulations to you guys. Action.
Kyle Leduc talks about his short course background in this truck and how that truck is rotating. Let's take a look at how he's going to run out here on this track. Aggressively setting up to the outside of the turn. Sounds like he's staying on throttle consistently. Is that the kind of move you talked about, maybe potentially braking before the jump, but throttle all the way through?
All the way till 600, and we were at San Ignacio. We were about to just throw the towel. Like, we're done. No, we ain't done until the motor's done, and here we are. Thank God. All the sponsors, all the pit crew, everyone did awesome. That's why we're still here.
So you guys had some motor issues and just kind of milked it in?
I was stuck in San Ignacio at night without lights for 3 hours, so it was...
But you were able to milk it in. How'd you get in right here? You had some lights going. You get them fixed?
Whatever.
That was just your helmet lamp.
Yeah. Just helmet lamp. That's all we used.
That is odd.
I want to say 480 miles.
You made it happen. That's what off-roaders are all about, man. You're not going to quit. This is the Baja 1000. If you were playing marbles, you would have stayed home.
That's what it is. You can't beat someone that never gives up.
That's right. You guys never gave up. And you know what? Some of these sponsors on here don't give up for you. You want to thank all the sponsors on the side of your bike?
Yes, thanks to all the leaders for all the help, support, and all, DMC Performance. We're building on motor. Just X-Spot, Frigo Systems, Gamboa Transport, all the people in here, just road runners, just thank you for all the help, and we'll keep on pushing.
And how about all your Mexican fans out here that speak Spanish? You want to give a shout out to them? I know you do.
¡Viva México! ¡Woo! ¡Yeah! ¡Viva México, cabrones! Yeah!
Oh, they had a good time. They love it. You guys did a great job. Congratulations. Whoa, that's a good-looking helmet. And we'll see you guys in San Felipe, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. We'll see you there.
Good work, you guys. Congratulations. Felicidades, loco.
Thank you, thank you. No, it was a pleasure. It's always fun to come out, race. Obviously, this is my actually my first race racing in Baja 1000 all the way down to the peninsula, so it was always fun. It was a pleasure. The people here are phenomenal, you know, and the attention, you know, that Square has on the racers and everyone on the handlebar classes is strictly on a whole different level. So, yeah, thank you to everyone. From TJ, United States, everyone who was following us. We had a blast. You know, even though we had all kinds of technical issues, we came out ripping, and we made it to the finish line, so it's a win-win situation.
It's all about the adventure, and you finished it. Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
We'll see you next year. All right. We have our first Class 8 across the line. Number 801, your overall unofficial winner here. Your overall official winner here. In the Baja 1000, he's got that number 1 hat right there. David Westham right here, man. Congratulations. Coming across right now, unofficial, our first Class 8 truck here at the Baja 1000.
Yeah, it was a team effort. John Swift did the start. Randy Salmont did the middle. I did the last 400. Full team effort. Had to come back to do the 50th. Won the 20th in Class 8. That was my big win over Robbie when I was a rookie, and then won the 30th and had to come back for the 50th. I mean, what a great race. Great course. Amazing, amazing race. Unbelievable. Toughest off-road race I've ever been in. I've been in, I don't know, 150, 200. Awesome.
That's what everybody's saying. Just every year it gets more gnarly, but it's been a few years, and I'm sure it's stepped up its game down here, this Baja Peninsula.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. It's all about keeping the car together and prep. Besides a little problem we had at the start in Ensenada, Tony McCormack, my crew chief, my partner, flawless prep job. I mean, we did not. Once we got running, we never stopped. We just kept rolling.
So you got the classic team. How about some of your sponsors here? You want to give a shout out to them as well?
Well, BFGoodrich believed in me this year. It's been a long time, and I told them, I said, look, believe in me, I will bring you a Class 8 win. Let me be the BFG Class 8. And they believed in me, and we had 0 flats today. 0 flats on our BFG KR2 39s. 0. Well, and as far as other sponsors go, I just like to thank TJ Glidden Construction, Spender Foods, Northeast Southwest Solutions, and everybody that helped us get here today.
Well, Dave, you are the BFGoodrich Class 8 champion of the 50th anniversary. I'm sure they're stoked. They believed in you. You believed in them, and we are stoked to have you here. Congratulations to you and your team.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to Roger and Elise Norman. Great people, great friends, and they put on a great race. Thank you.
We're not done, and we hope to see you next year. We'll see you in San Felipe.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Probably in a different class.
Oh, we're looking forward to it. The cat's not out of the bag, but look for Westham in a new truck possibly next year coming to the San Felipe 2018. We're going to give him some champagne. We're going to let him pop their champagne and give him his flag right here. Class 8, as you all know, that's kind of where the trophy truck started. This was basically the biggest, baddest trucks back in the day down here in Baja. Before the introduction of the trophy truck, our newest, latest, and greatest unlimited vehicles here in Baja. So to have a Class 8 win here still feels good, and he's probably going to step up into either a spec class or a trophy truck, and we're looking forward to seeing what Dave has coming out of his camp 2018.
Well, definitely congratulations to that Class 8 win down there. That is something to be proud of.
Okay, we'll hand him his champagne. We'll give him his flag right here. Once again, Dave Wetham, you better get out because you got to pop this champagne. You're the champion, buddy. Class 8, the BFGoodrich Tire Class 8. Come on out and spray some champagne and show everybody that first place BFGoodrich hat.
Well, very cool again for David Westham in the 801, taking that Class 8 win there. Things looking good now. Broadcast up, very clean, clear from that finish line down in La Paz, down at the tip, or close to the tip, I should say, on the Sea Cortez. It's like a nice, beautiful night down there. A slight breeze blowing is a beautiful aerial shot. Brought to you, of course, by BFGoodrich. And, of course, the 50th annual Score National Baja 1000. Some more vehicles still could come in. It's going to be a long night of finishers, of iron fortitude as far as the will of these drivers to accomplish this 1,134 miles, .4. Starting in Ensenada and working their way both sides of the peninsula of Baja California, ending up in La Paz. As we look at this beautiful shot, as things are lit up now, the city in the background. Such an epic view as we look out there right now. Spectators watching these finishers come in as we've seen them lined up. And of course, as the night comes, the bonfires start. And as some of the riders and drivers have said, it actually helps them guide along the trail. Saw one of the riders, of course, had lost his lights, only his helmet light to guide him in times of bonfires and campfires that we see out there, and the lights from the tents in the city to guide you to the finish. We'll be back here more with live coverage of the Baja 1000 50th anniversary.
Action.
Here we go!
Of all the epic places that they've raced up and down the peninsula, I do believe La Paz, one of the most beautiful finishes that we see here. Vehicles lining the street as they know a lot of the finishers are coming in. A lot of the local teams, we've seen a lot of riders and drivers that went off where we saw their home base down in La Paz or Cabo San Lucas. So it's nice to start and race your way home. But all the other great places they get to race here, of course, the Baja 500, right in Ensenada, start and finish, as well as San Felipe, out there in San Felipe 250. We've raced in Rosarito, but very cool, the Tijuana 250. As we look at this great shot coming in for our score drone. You can see how everything's just lit up along the edge. As these drivers look for glory of finishing the 1,000. There's a lot of dust involved, and to get there, there was an epic journey called Dust to Glory. It's in theaters only one night. The journey continues. From acclaimed documentary filmmaker Dana Brown comes Dust to Glory. This special one-night event will be the most in-depth and dramatic exploration of the world's toughest point-to-point desert race ever created. The Score Baja 1000. The world premieres on December 6th. You can find the local theater online at fathomevents.com. Enter your zip code and get your tickets now. Dust to Glory. Check it out.
This is a place that's hard to shake, which is why I'm going back to Baja. For the dust and for the glory.
It's just something that sucks you in, and then once you're in, it's really hard to get out.
We'll tell the story of the race.
Racing in Baja wins. I mean, you're wingsuit speeds for 10 hours.
Most importantly, we'll tell the story of the people. Young and old, men and women, husbands and wives.
Well, the next time she listens to me will be the first time.
That's not true.
It will be the story of fathers and sons.
Oh yeah, it's just too much fun.
A brotherhood, like a group of wounded warriors on a motorcycle. And an old Volkswagen carrying the weight of 24 children.
The stories within the stories is what's incredible.
It's about risk.
You know, ankle, foot, knee injuries, you know, there's 5 collarbones on this side, 1 on that side. I've been lucky, never broke a femur.
It's those moments down there that really teach you what you're made of.
It's about competition. It's about luck.
You know the story of David and Goliath. That's our stone. And out there, it's our giant.
Overall Class 8 win here at the 50th anniversary. And we have a Class 1 car coming up here. This is the unlimited buggy class, unlimited travel, unlimited motor, full chassis build. There is nothing you can't do to it. This is the car of Pat Sims coming up here. Pat McCarthy, excuse me. It's been a long day. I was just talking to McCarthy over here, but a good-looking car right here. It seems to be pretty well intact. And where's Pat at over here? Come on over here, Pat. Let's get a couple quick words with you, buddy. Great seeing you out here. You guys made it to the finish line in this Unlimited Class 1. Got to feel good when you brought it across the line.
I feel so good to make it here. We had our share of problems, but we fought through and as a team, and we got her here. It was good. A lot of work.
So, Pat, you left the starting line at 10 a.m. yesterday?
Yeah, I started and went to Coco's Corner.
Coco's Corner, that's a pretty fun little section there. What was it like coming out of town? I heard there was just 1 million people coming out of the sand wash there.
It was pretty crowded. The speed zone for 10 miles was a little nerve-wracking, but it was good. You know, usually getting out of town, you're kind of a nervous wreck anyway, so it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it actually kind of woes you up, you know. Then by the time you get there, those butterflies are calmed down a little bit, and then it's just time to mat it.
Right. It was good. It was a lot of fun. The course was great. My section, I don't know about the rest, was really super fast. The only downside was, you know, the whoops to San Felipe, but those are always fun for a few minutes, you know. So, but it was good. Everything else was fast and fun and exciting. So, had a great time.
Can you ask for any more than that? Fun, fast, and exciting. That's as good as it gets. You know, you have a great crew out here and some good sponsors. You want to thank all of them?
I'd like to thank all of them, yeah. Thank Jimco for a great car, BFG for great tires, which got us here. I think we only had 3 flats, so that was pretty good for all that distance. I don't know who else. Crenshaw Lumber. I mean, I want to thank the whole team, all my drivers, co-drivers, everybody on the team who helped us. And thank Robert and Andy for bringing her home when she was a little wounded.
A little bit wounded. So, Robert, you brought it in a little wounded. What was wrong with it as you brought it in?
We kept having overheating issues, torque converter, motor, lost a tensioner, belts, couple belts, and finally got to the point we just had to come in at like a high-speed pre-run pace. It was the only way we could get the car to live, and did the first 100 miles in, I don't know, about hour and a half, and then the last 100 miles took like 7 hours, so it was a little brutal, but we're here, so got to thank everybody. We made it. That's all that matters.
And that is what you came to do, is make it to the finish line. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Pat, once again, congratulations to you and your whole team. You made it to the finish. Are we going to see you next year in this awesome-looking green car?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, yeah, we'll be back. So,
we'll be looking forward.
This is our second. This is our second finish. We're coming back. Yeah, this is our second Ensenada La Paz finish, so we're pretty excited.
All right, I always try to lock them in. You know, I'm looking out for you guys. I want to get all you guys out here. That's it. I'm going to have them sign the dotted line down here. No, just 2018 is good, Pat.
What's that?
2018, buddy.
Okay, well, that's a couple of years. 2 years.
2018. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll be there. No, it's been one heck of a long day. Hey, I'm not blaming you for anything.
3 days. I haven't slept. Oh, wait a minute. I slept for 10 minutes yesterday when I pulled off the side of the road, so we didn't get killed.
It's about time for a taco and some sleep. Congratulations to you guys.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks, Score, BFG, everybody. You know, thank the people of Baja for being here and offering us this great paradise to race in. So that's the coolest part.
Well, great work, guys. Your bling's just on the other side. You can go over here and talk to Elise. Just ride around over here. Yep, she'll set you guys up with medals. You got to walk around the other side of the car is all. If you guys can, if we could try to rush you guys out of here, I'm sorry, but we're getting backed up. We have a bunch of cars, it looks like, if you guys are watching at home and watching our tracking, they are starting to stack up, heading towards town here in beautiful La Paz. So they're going to keep coming, and we're going to keep getting interviews, so stick around, and we'll talk to our next driver here in just a couple of minutes.
And looks like another driver coming into the podium, the finish line there. Trying to see. Looks like it's dragging something. After that many miles, I'm sure it'll be dragging something too. Could be my rear end, could be his rear end. Definitely something hanging out that car there, or the shadow. So they said the shadows come to life in the desert.
And let us help you find the best solution to keep you connected.
So a couple more vehicles coming in. Looks like another one moving up on.
Okay, we have another trophy truck spec. Your points leader going into round 4, number 274 with that big green M on the side. Brand new Monster Energy sponsorship. Let's hear it for Elias Hanna. Elias, what's happening, man? We were wondering where you were. We were watching the track, and, man, not where you wanted to be. I know you wanted to be a little further, but it's good for your points, no doubt about it.
Well, it was a good day. I soloed the race. We started first. We definitely had a really good battle the first 350 miles with the Cops guys. And unfortunately, I broke a spindle in a very tight section that I couldn't make my team get to me fast. So it took us a couple hours to fix it. I went all the way back. All the Class 10s passed me again, so I had to do, again, the same work that I did in the beginning. But hopefully we get a good spot. The good thing is we got the championship, so that's what we're looking for.
That's what it's all about. You are now officially brand new, sponsored by Monster, but your brand new World Desert Championship in the Pro Trophy Truck Spec class. Congratulations on that, man. You're going to get that #1 plate for next year. I know you're super excited.
That's right. We'll definitely be in the top class one of these days. But for now, let's enjoy this championship and keep doing work.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. And I know you got some new sponsors on board just for this 1,000. You want to thank them?
Yeah, obviously Monster Energy, Lucas Oil, Method Wheels, Fox Shock, BFGoodrich Tire. Not a single flat today. They just got me hooked up. CBM engines, great engines. My family, my team, my brother that went all the way and got me that spindle that I needed to continue the race and finish and get this championship. So thank you to everybody. Gracias a toda la fuerza mexicana. Somos de Ensenada y viva México. Nos llevamos el campeonato en la Trophy Truck Spec. Arriba México.
Let's hear it one more time for your World Desert Champion in the Trophy Truck Spec Division, 2017, Elias Hanna. All right, we'll grab them up here, and they want to get their photos taken. We got the lovely Monster ladies up here, sponsored by Monster. You know he's going to get some pictures with them, no doubt about it right here. All the glass is missing. This is, though, your overall champion in the Trophy Truck Spec Division. If you don't know what the difference is between the Trophy Truck and the Trophy Truck Spec, the full-blown trophy trucks are completely unlimited. You could do anything you want to them, all the travel, all the motor. It's absolutely unlimited as long as it is a truck, or looks like a truck, at least has the fiberglass of a truck, so full custom builds. The difference in that and this trophy truck spec is just the motor. It's still an unlimited, completely badass, full-blown, unlimited vehicle with a sealed block motor. So that's the only difference, is the horsepower makes it a little more affordable, a little easier. You don't have to rebuild the motors like you would on a trophy truck every race. Probably get a couple races out of it. But Elias here, this guy knows how to prep his truck. Every race, this truck gets torn down completely to the frame. Every nut and bolt goes over. The frame gets Magnaflux, puts it all back together, and I'm sure he does a motor rebuild every time. And that's what it takes to be a champion in any of the trophy trucks division. So it's all about having the great vehicle underneath you, a great team, some great sponsors, and Elias Hanna did just that this year, claiming that overall trophy truck spec victory. So congratulations once again to him and the whole Monster Energy team.
Well, once again, congratulations to Elias. And, of course, you want to check this out on television. Well, the place you're going to check it out is El Rey. Here it is.
Action. Yeah! Here we go! Yeah. Chingon! Let me get one here. Right here. Everybody. Right here. Right here with me. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Yeah, back up. Right here. 1, 2, and 3, yeah! Congratulations, you guys. Congratulations. We're getting stacked up. I hate to rush you guys. Good job, guys. If we can, maybe we could bring that first UTV up to the top of the ramp and just have everybody pull forward, because we're backed all the way up to that finish line there. We don't want to have anybody come across and lose precious seconds or split seconds even as they come across the line. So thank you.
So very cool to see the UTV is going to be moving up behind. Trophy truck spec. And we're going to rat down there, talk to him. It looks like he's going to get that moved off the stage there. Move up the next one. We got them starting to stack up there. Very exciting. You can see the energy, how everybody jumps out. Just so much adrenaline flowing when you get out of that vehicle knowing you just finished 1,000 miles. We'll be back with a little bit more coverage here of the finish of the 50th annual Baja 1000.
It's a little surreal, man. I'm just kind of like still taking it in. The fireworks are going off in my head, and I can just feel my heart still beating. And I almost want to cry and thank my team and kiss every one of them for helping me get here.
Well, you probably can. When you get done with this, I'm sure they're going to want to kiss you too, because you did your job, they did theirs, and not only did they do their job, you did yours putting together this amazing package. You want to thank all the sponsors on the side that helped put it all together?
Absolutely. I got to thank Danny, my mechanic. He worked tirelessly for weeks putting this thing together, but it doesn't take much to take a Can-Am, put it together, and make it this far. Not hardly any stops at all. A little bit of gas here and there. Lone Star keeping me safe with the cage and the suspension. Did you guys get a shot of that custom suspension for the Baja 50th 1000?
You know, we didn't, but if you can get a shot of this, you could shoot right down here. Yep, he's got his laser engraved right there, making it happen. Chapo coming in style, not only in second place, but looking good doing it.
Yeah, thanks, man. I also have to thank, my co-driver right here for keeping me on track. My other driver over there, Shane, he likes to talk. Put the mic in his mouth, man. He wants to probably say a word also.
Oh, Shane's, oh, yeah, man, we do. We know Shane Redline. What's going on, brother? Great to see you, man. It's always good to see you out here. And you guys did your work over here. Second place unofficial in the 50th.
Well, Rat, you told me, hey, I'll see you in the pause. So I said, guys, we got to go because Rat says get down there. So we did it. So, right? So, yeah, man, I mean, this all day long, we changed a couple of tires. We got some fuel, and that's it. The Can-Am was freaking on fire. I mean, this thing was railing down the road. Chapo calls me at 8:31 and says, hey, man, you're 15 minutes out of third. And I said, okay. Who's 29.75? And he said, that's who's in second. You're 15 minutes behind him. I said, no, I'm not. I'm fixing to nerf him. And he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm going for the pass, dude. So I gave him a second. We passed. He said, I'm in second, man. And we just took off, and from 8:31 all the way through. I got out at 9:50. These guys got in, and Chapo actually started the race, and Chapo actually finished the race. And so he finished the last 180 miles, and but yeah, it's flawless. I mean, it's 1,134 miles. I mean, it's unbelievable that this Can-Am, made it through what it made it through. I mean, it's unbelievable. And so second place unofficially, and
first Can-Am across the finish line, right? How's that sound, man?
Oh, yeah, that factory Can-Am. I know that was a lot of help, but I got to ask you one more question. Look right down here. Was I right about this party? Is it going off down here in beautiful La Paz?
It's fixing to explode, man, because there's going to be a party in La Paz. There's one going on, and it's only going to get crazier, man. These are the fans right here, man, from mile 1 all the way to 1134. There's nowhere in America like this. You guys are coming out and cheering us along on the way. They even bring out the ambulances for us. I mean, how awesome is that? But no, we're excited. It was great all the way along, and seeing the fans coming out. There's nowhere in America where the fans get to stand out on the trail and you're coming down them going 75 miles an hour and they're looking at you. Yeah! So, man, it was awesome. We can't wait. We're so excited. And so here's the deal. So we told these guys, we made a deal. If we won the Baja 1000, look at the Monster Girls. We said if we won the Baja 1000, we would get a tattoo. And Ernesto and I don't like tattoos. So I told him I'm getting a silver dollar on my butt cheek, so we'll see what happens tonight, man. So we're excited, but we won't ever get second in the 50th Baja 1000 again. That's for damn sure.
That's right. So tattoos, there's some parlors. Chapo, I got to know what you're going to get on your butt cheek.
Well, he said we're not going to get second in another Baja 1000, but that's because we're going to get first next year. So I'm going to get the Baja 1000, and then I'm going to save a little room for first.
Oh, I love that one, man. Chapo, congratulations to you guys, your whole team, everybody to make this effort happen. You guys did one heck of a job. Congratulations.
Thank you. I got a couple more people to thank. I got these guys over here from Side by Side Blog. They came all the way from Michigan to fly out to Cabo, then have to fly to Ensenada, and then they got to fly back to Michigan here. So I got to thank those guys. Also, Factory UTV for keeping my bottom end protected. Yeah, go ahead. We got the Arison tires, man, not a single flat, which is kind of amazing in 1,134 miles. We also have DWT wheels. Thank you.
Well, you did a heck of a job. Thank you guys for coming out, and we'll see you in 2018 in San Felipe.
Absolutely.
All right, nice work.
Well, absolutely amazing how the UTV classes have come along. People used to joke back in the day, golf carts on steroids. Well, no more. These are born-bred race cars for sure. And all these great aftermarket companies involved making it happen. So let's check it out.
PCI Race Radios, the leader in racing communications for over 40 years. PCI specializes in on-site sales and support at the races, traveling throughout the U.S. and Baja to offer the best in support for our customers. Whether you're in the rocks, desert, or sand, we've got you covered. For the best quality, service, and support, call us today or visit us on the web. We'll see you in the desert.
Don't ever be caught in an emergency situation without the ability to call for help. Stay safe. Take your office and keep your business running from anywhere in the world. Stay connected. Don't let your friends and family worry about you, no matter where you are. Check out satellitephonestore.com and let us help you find the best solution to keep you connected.
So we have our first Class 12 across the line, 12:06. Your unofficial winner here at the 50th anniversary of the BFGoodrich Baja 1000. We got Freddie Willard in here. Can we reach in here? Oh, Dan Worley. Well, you drove it in. We'll talk to Fast Freddie here in a minute, man. How was your finish here coming across that line?
Oh, it's a lot of emotions, but pretty rough. I mean, we started way back in the trophy trucks. The one car's tore it up pretty good, so it was pretty tough getting in. But we had a big lead, so it was just get here. We cruised.
Well, you brought it around in first place. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. My partners, Stan, Tex, Freddie, I mean, they had we started like 160th car. I think by mile 400, we were like 30th car.
That is awesome. Congratulations. Where's Fast Freddie out here? Willard, what's happening, buddy? You're dubbed. I want to see the sticker next time, Fast Freddie on there, man. You guys deserved it right now. Number one right here. First Class 12 across the line here at the 50th anniversary, man. That must just put a lump in your throat.
Oh, it does. I've been racing score races for 27 years. 25 years ago was the first race of the tip, and all on motorcycles. This is my first car race ever in score, and we bought this car from Dan and Stan 3 months ago, and we wanted them to race with us, and Tex built it, rebuilt the car, and man, couldn't ask for more. Incredible.
Great work. You want to thank your sponsors real quick? I know we're kind of backing up. I hate to rush you, but I know you guys got some sponsors on the side of the car. You want to thank them?
Yeah, of course. You know, we can't come down here and do this without the help of all our sponsors. And, you know, more than the sponsors, you know, they get the stickers on the side of the car. And, of course, we appreciate all the help. But I really want to thank all the volunteers that came down and supported us. I do want to thank BFG, Cartech, Baja Designs, Electrotech, FNL Fuels, Signart, Fat Performance, King Shocks, BFG Tires.
All right, you guys, congratulations once again. Would you guys mind pulling down there and getting your picture? We're blacked up all the way to the finish line, and I don't want to impede anybody. Once again, great job, and we look forward to seeing you guys in 2018 in San Felipe. All right, you guys, great work, team, great work. Got her to the finish line, first place, Class 12. Amazing way to come around in that beam car. And we have our next rider up. We could get our 134A. Bring it on up here. We can get our rider record. And who are we talking to over here?
Charles Leviat.
Charles, how was it out there? You guys brought this thing around. It was a long day. I know it's not really where you guys wanted to be, but what happened out there?
We have a couple difficulty with the bike, a lot of braking. I guess that always happened in the last mile. But anyway, we finished, so we're just happy about that.
Well, congratulations. And what's your name? Did you do the start?
Michel Fillon. It was, like Charles said, it was the first 100, up until we started the last 180, everything went really well. We were doing really good time. The last 80 was hell. Accident, breakage, stuff like that. We got caught in a booby trap, and but now thanks to our great team, great chasers, team director Karine, everyone back home, also our team tracking for us back home. It's great, and our supporters, Quad Expert, Diamondback, Truck Cover, Climb. Thank you to everybody.
Well, congratulations, guys, and we hope to see you in 2018.
Thank you very much.
Great riding, guys. All right, it's time for a beer and a taco. You guys well-deserved right there. If you guys don't mind, maybe catch one quick shot, and we're trying to roll everybody down. We got cars backed up all the way to the finish line. This party is just getting started here in La Paz. It is on. We got another truck coming up. We could see a number. I can't even see a number. Who do we have going on over here? Oh, 726. And who's driver record?
Al Hogan.
Al, how was it out there, man? You got your team. This thing looks like it took a little abuse, but this is right now our first Class 7 across the line.
How about that? Bunch of people from up north, Montana, Wyoming, California. I got to thank BFG and Jimmy Sizelove, Sizeco Racing, all my people. We must have had 30 volunteers there. We had 4 drivers. And we had 2 father-sons teams. And Jimmy, and where's Jimmy at? Anyway, we'd like to get everybody up and get a picture. Can we do that?
Absolutely, well-deserved. Who brought this thing around? What's your name?
Zach Sizelove.
Zach, man, right now it's got to feel so amazing coming around here and knowing that you guys just took the unofficial win here at the 50th anniversary of the SCORE BFGoodrich Tire Baja 1000, man. Congratulations to you guys.
Yeah, thank you. It was my first time racing down here. Another driver on the team, Dave Baskins, it was his first time as well, and we had a flawless day. We had a flawless day thanks to Neo Oil, Turo Ready Wheels, BFGoodrich Tires, SCORE, and thanks to you guys for allowing us to thank everybody on the podium here. This is awesome.
All right, man. Well, thank you. And this is your dad over here.
So, you know, the BFGs, we had 1 flat the whole race. 1 flat, and I got that. I hit a rock.
Sometimes you just can't avoid it when you hit a rock bigger than the truck. Sometimes it blows it out. I could tell by looking at your glass there.
That many miles, no flats.
Well, great job. It's a great package you guys put together. Congratulations, and we'll see you guys next year at the San Felipe 250. You guys want to stand in front of the truck and take a quick picture? We got about 30 seconds. We're backed up. Hate to rush you guys. This is a well-deserved photo, no doubt about it, and we don't want to take that away from anybody up here. But we don't want to take any time away from any of our racers coming across that finish line. And once we're backed up, that's it. They have nowhere to go, so they might lose that second, or if they can't even pull in, even worse. So we appreciate you guys for doing that. Yeah, make sure they get their champagne. This is your official winners here at the 50th anniversary, number 726. They got that built Ford Tough, Wild West Racing, Big Blue Neo Synthetic Oils, Class 7. Getting it done. 2 father and son teams out here in Baja. It just does not get any better than that.
PCI Race Radios, the leader in racing communications for over 40 years. PCI specializes in on-site sales and support at the races, traveling throughout the U.S. and Baja to offer the best in support for our customers. Whether you're in the rocks, desert, or sand, we've got you covered. For the best quality, service, and support, call us today or visit us on the web. We'll see you in the desert.
We have another trophy truck spec over here, number 287. We have Ryan Lewis. Ryan, you made it to the finish line, man. What a battle and a crazy race you guys had out there today. We were watching the track and all the spec trucks and trophies, and we saw you bouncing around a little bit. What happened out there?
A lot of stuff happens. We had a flip at race mile 60, I think, and then we had a pop tire and then a broken drive shaft. That was about it, though. Besides that, was smooth sailing. Besides mental issues, and just a lot of fun.
A lot going on out there when you talk about those mental issues. I know when you race all night sometimes, did you see any of those chupacabras? You know, you start driving, you see stuff coming out in front of you. Is that some of the stuff you're talking about? Because I've had it happen when towards the end of the 1,000 before.
It just drives you crazy. Too many chupacabras.
That's right, and Ryan, obviously you have a great team behind you, just a great support system coming down here with you, and I know you have some sponsors on the side. You want to thank them?
I do. I'd love to thank everybody on the support crew. We couldn't have done it without them. The co-drivers, Eric Sheets and Rod Rojas, and the other drivers, Clint Worth and Brad Pace, wherever they are. And then for the sponsors, BFGoodrich Tires, Lead Nav, we couldn't have gotten anywhere without them. Lewis Energy Group, and I'm sure there's a few others that I'm forgetting right now. SRD, thank you. Strategic Race Designs.
All right, well, great deal. You know, a lot of people haven't seen this Lead Nav. It's really, you know, it's kind of it's a higher end thing, just kind of stepping in the past few years in off-road. What do you think of that opposed to like a regular Lawrence or a normal GPS system?
I really love Lead Nav. It's so compatible, and you can just work through anything on there.
It looks like there's a lot more controls and a lot more things you could actually dial in when you're out there doing your homework.
There definitely are, yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Well, congratulations once again, Flying Ryan Lewis, coming across the finish line. Congratulations to you and your epic team.
Thank you very much.
Good job, guys. Justin, what's up? SRD in the house. How's it going, man? You did all the prep on this truck. You guys got it to the finish. There's always those little things, a drive line, some things you just can't help, but you prepped this truck good, and I think you started the race, didn't you?
I actually didn't even get in this truck. They've got 2 of these trucks. So we finished in the spec truck 277. It's about 2:30 today. And then these guys just crossed the line. So 2 entries, 2 finishes, 1 fourth, and I'm not sure what they wound up today, but it's an awesome team.
Well, I just wanted to say hey to you, man, because I saw you, and he said the SRD right there. Tell me about SRD. What's your guys' website, and where could people that are actually in North County or San Diego bring their vehicles to get prepped or some new builds?
Yeah, so our website's just strategicracingdesigns.com, or follow us on Instagram at Team SRD. But, yeah, we're a full prep, race, build shop. We do everything from logistics to helping co-drive. So it's been a lot of fun. We've been with these guys for about 3 years now, 4 years. From sportsman buggies and trophy lights now to 6100 entries. So it's a lot of fun getting to share the sport with other people, and these guys have done an amazing job picking up everything super fast and just, I mean, literally winning spec truck last year in the 1 truck that we had, and now getting a 4th and, you know, 2 finishes. I mean, this team's awesome. It's been an amazing adventure seeing a team grow that quick from guys that, you know, did some circle track racing, did some stuff, but never really done this, you know, and we, you know, just Eric and I co-drove for them, and they did everything else on their own. It was awesome.
Well, good seeing you out here as always, and I'm sure they're very happy to have you be a part of their team. And I'll stop by the shop sometime and say hello.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see you around, man.
All right, you guys have a great night. Congratulations to your whole Spitfire team. You guys did one heck of a job today. Donovan, we're having a good time up here, man. Specs still coming across. We got some Class 10s. I see a 16 Hyundai. Looking back towards the back, it does. It looks like a UTV as well, man. We'll throw the mic over to you here for a few minutes and let us know who's coming up next.
You got it, Rat. Go get yourself some cool water, maybe one of them Monster Energy drinks, one of our official sponsors of the Score International Baja 1000, the 50th annual running.
Don't ever be caught in an emergency situation without the ability to call for help. Stay safe. Take your office and keep your business running from anywhere in the world. Stay connected. Don't let your friends and family worry about you, no matter where you are. Check out satellitephonestore.com and let us help you find the best solution to keep you connected.
All right, we got the 10, another Class 10 car, the 1045 rolling up here. Rat's going to send them on up here to the top, up here to the finish line. So give them just a second to get up here to the top, and we'll see who's behind the wheel of this monster and find out how they're doing tonight. All right, easy, yeah. All right. All right, we'll get that 50th medallion on there, the Score International Baja 1000. How awesome is that to get that award right here at the finish line?
I mean, I've got a few of these, but this one's definitely probably the most special. You know, I mean, this is the one that we haven't won yet, but just finishing this, the 50th anniversary is definitely special.
Definitely, that's kind of one that you hang over the front door every time you go out that front door. You know you just finished the Baja 1000, the 50th anniversary. How does it feel in this Class 10 car?
Feels good. We had, unfortunately we had a lot of downtime, a lot of mechanical issues, but, we overcome, and here we are. We did, I think Greg was telling us we might have finished 5th, so considering we were probably 15th or 20th when I got in the car at 800, I'm pretty excited to be here, so.
Yeah, most definitely. And you got in right there at 800 and came through, and you had a little bit of a rough section there, and you had some switchbacks, and you guys had your work cut out, and I watched you guys come in hot, man, and you guys are just didn't let up. You're like, we're going to make this happen. We're going to finish this race.
That's right. I mean, if this is an 1,134-mile race, we're racing every single mile of it. So it doesn't matter what place we're in, we're here to race. And congratulations to Cody Reed and my good friends Adam Pancook, Kirk Gear, and Sammy Ehrenberg for winning Class 10. They just dominated. They dominated the class, and definitely congrats to them. They're all good friends of mine, and Class 10 is a lot of fun. It's very competitive, and it's we're here, and I just can't say enough about our team getting us here and just making all the repairs on the field necessary, and here we are.
Yes, definitely. Here you are at the finish line, and like you said, it's that 1,134.4 miles to get here to the finish line to come see us, and we've seen you take off in Ensenada. So we're definitely glad to see you guys down here safe, and your whole team and your crew and everybody down here. So that's really appreciated and respected. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you. And just want to say thanks to Travis Clark. He did the first third, and then he handed it off to Elliot Watson there, and Elliot did a great job. This was his very first Baja race, not Baja 1000, his very first Baja race, and he did a really good job. He's only 17 years old, and he did what he had to do to get the car to me in good shape, and here we are.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and we can't wait to see you guys at San Felipe. All right. We're kind of moving you guys through here real quick. We got them backed up behind you. We're going to come in. If we're going to do a picture, Hey, Travis, how's it going, man?
Good.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, long day. Long 2 days.
Long 2 days, yeah.
We made it.
We're definitely happy to have you guys here,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
Glad to make it.
All right. Yeah, she got it. All right. We'll take a quick snapshot. We don't like to rush. All right. If you guys are at home watching this, check it out on the scoreinternational.com mobile app. You can download that on your smartphone, text your friends, send them an email, give them a phone call, let them know what's going on. Also check us out on Facebook Live. We're there and available. We're up live streaming and also on the YouTube channel, Score International Off-Road. Sometimes you got to type in that keyword off-road to help you navigate your way to the Score International live stream channel. So we appreciate that. So, you know, we're just having a good time out here with the Monster Energy, the official energy drink of Score International. King Shocks, can't say enough for those guys. And definitely the guys that stepped up for the 50th Baja 1000, the BFGoodrich. Goodrich Tires did the $50,000 bonus check to Dolly at RPM. You know, they won the race, or they're officially first overall, received that $50,000 bonus. So that's cool that BFG stepped up for that. So definitely proud of those guys. We also got Raceline Wheels on board. You know, those guys are a great bunch of guys out of Garden Grove, California, that put a lot of heart and soul into their product. So they're always good to check them out on their Instagram or their Facebook, or definitely check them out on the website. So definitely excited to be here. And also, we don't want to forget about the wideopen.com, the BC10 cars, a car that you can show up and ride and drive and run these BC10 cars. And it won't be too much longer before we start seeing some of them BC cars coming up here across the finish line. And that from what we've been following on their stats, they have a 98% finishing rate. So we're going to see how these guys are going to do across this 1,000 right now. And we're just checking some of them on the live streaming, and we can see some of them making their way down here to the finish. So hopefully we start seeing some of those guys coming in. And we got one team that's actually running for a championship in the BC cars. So not only can you show up and ride and drive, you can also show up and try and win a championship and Score International Off-Road Racing. How cool would that be to go out and race desert and do a ride and drive program and show up as a champion at the end of the season? All right, we got this. We got a Class 16 rolling in. These guys have been pushing hard all night long trying to get this to the finish line. They got a big, huge team rolling up, a big support team coming in. So it's a little bit hard to see who's in here and who we got behind the driver's wheel. Let's see who we got. Who do we got right here? Who we got right here? Hold on.
Español.
Say in Spanish.
Okay.
Stay right here. Stay right here. In Spanish.
Bueno, estamos muy contentos por haber llegado a esta carrera, esta Baja 1000. Fue una pista muy difícil. La verdad tuvimos unos pequeños detalles ahí mecánicos, pero logramos terminar la carrera bien. Pues los pilotos, Sergio Ojeda, mi hermano Eric Ábalos, mi primo Roberto Escobedo y yo, Enrique Ábalos, pues hicimos un buen papel. El carro llegó bien. Aquí estamos y al parecer creo que tercero. Ojalá y no sea otra cosa.
Awesome. We're definitely glad to have you guys down here and made it through the finish to the Baja 1000. The 50th running of the Baja 1000. You guys just ran this 1600 car 1,134 miles, and so glad to have you guys down here, your whole family, your team, your drivers, your navigators, everybody down here. So pumped for you guys to make it down here to La Paz. Thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias. All right. Gracias. That's always fun to see the whole family up here doing a family photo, a family reunion here at the Baja 1000 is always very enjoyable to see. All right, we got another UTV 2975 natural or forced induction. it's bright up here. It's hard to see. Who do we got behind the wheel right now?
Mike Caffro.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? How do you feel right now?
I feel pretty bad.
You feel pretty bad. I think you look pretty good, though. You just finished the Baja 1000, the annual 50th running of the Baja 1000. You made it down from Ensenada all the way down to La Paz. You finished it.
No, we're stoked to get it across the line for sure.
Yeah, we're definitely happy to have you here getting across the finish line. I know it's a long ride, and you guys have spent many, many hours in this machine getting it down here. Do you want to give us a little insight of your adventure down through this race course?
Yeah, this was a brutal, brutal course. I started, and then my partner Jamie basically did a Baja 500 in the middle, and then I did a finish here.
Awesome. So you guys were in the car from start to finish. You just swapped from navigator to just back and forth. That's awesome.
Which was not the greatest idea.
Not the greatest idea, but you guys are here. You guys did it, so you know what to expect when you go to San Felipe.
No doubt, no doubt.
Awesome. Do you want to give a quick shout-out to some of your sponsors real fast while you're up here?
Yeah, for sure. First off, I want to thank everybody that came down to help us. You know, we couldn't do it without our chase crew, for sure, 100%. Then Polaris, for sure. You know, without their help, we wouldn't be doing this. So Maxxis Tire, Elka Suspension, Grounded 4, DWT, Rugged Radio. There's so many.
I know the brain's buzzing a little bit. It was a long ride, especially with you guys being in here. Yeah, cement is a good word, but thank you for arriving down here at the finish line safe, and your crew for getting down here safe, and all your chase teams. We really appreciate that. And thank you for racing Score International Baja 1000, the 50th anniversary, and you guys did get to the finish line. Yes, we did. All right. Going to grab a couple quick photos real fast. Get those medals up there. we got this Class 1662, the Boyer Off-Road Racing Team coming in. I can't see who's behind the wheel, but we're going to find out here in just 1 second. All right. Hey, Chris, how you feeling right now?
I'm a little beat up, but glad to be here.
He rolls out with a cigar. I think he's pretty happy to be here.
He's got a lot more miles than me, and I took him for a good ride today, so he's pretty happy to be here. So
I don't have a lighter, but I'm sure if we looked hard enough, we could probably find one. So how does it feel to take off from Ensenada and get down here to La Paz?
it's a lot of work, but it feels great. I've tried doing it a couple years now. It's my first time making it to the finish, so personally, so it's good to be here.
Yeah, definitely. For all the ones you want to finish, this is definitely one that was on the bucket list to get finished.
Absolutely. I don't know where my dad's at, but I'm sure he's coming up soon. But
his dad did a 3/4 Ironman today. He drove 750 of the miles.
Oh, wow. So he ran 750 of the miles, so he's probably he might be resting right now. He might be a little bit sore. But, yeah, I'm sure he hopefully is watching this live. So you want to give a quick shout-out to some of your sponsors and let them know that you appreciate them being on board to race and score international.
Yeah, I'd like to thank BFG Tires. These tires were flawless all day long. I only had to change the rears at the 1,000-mile mark and didn't have any flats. It was all good to go. And my main sponsor right here, he paved the way, so I got to thank him the most, and my dad, of course. So that's pretty much it.
All right, well, that's awesome that you guys got down here. You guys got down here safe, and your crew got down safe. We really appreciate that. Thank you, and enjoy the moment and get your medallion, that 50th. Oh, you got it on right there. Okay, great. Awesome. Awesome. I think. I believe I'm going to double check.
I guess it's fun, yeah. It's been a good couple of days, yeah. Awesome. Great course.
Yeah, tough, huh?
I don't think you could have found any more bumps and rocks.
No.
No.
My car's still stuck out there in that silt bed. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was fun though. Yeah. We had a good.
Yeah. All right.
First in class. Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, we're talking.
Not only are you having fun, but you're winning trophies too.
Yeah, not a bad thing. Yeah. Fourth Baja 1000 win. So.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
Been doing it for a few years, so it's pretty memorable to do the 50th anniversary.
In other classes, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Super cool.
Awesome. We just got involved with this a few years ago.
Yeah.
You know, and
there's a lot of competition.
Yeah, there's a ton of competition, and we were lucky enough to bring on a sponsor that said, "Hey, let's build your car and get you back racing again." So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go." And it's been a learning curve to say the least, but I knew with the right guys and good car others, we could win it again. So yeah,
Well,
it's fun.
You did it, no problem.
Yeah.
Naturally aspirated?
Yeah, naturally aspirated. Of course, we built this in 2015, and next the year after the turbos came out. So to change the whole car up would be a shame. But we'll see what happens next.
Awesome, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Roger. Appreciate it.
Congrats, you guys. Unreal.
Awesome. Well.
Time for
Yeah. It really is.
Go ahead and throw that out real fast. All right, we'll get this started here. Right now, unofficially, you're the first naturally aspirated UTV to cross the line. How's that feel? How's that grasp right now for the Score International 50th running of the Baja 1000?
Oh, man, it's something that I've been wanting to do. It's been on my bucket list for a while to hit the 50th. We did the 40th. We were fortunate enough to win the 39th, and to come back here and win one in such a competitive class and with a great bunch of people and great sponsors, truly blessed. I mean, it couldn't have been a better couple of days, I guess, is what you'd almost have to call it now since we started yesterday. But great car, and really had no problems, no flats. Oh, there you go. So I'm 50 years old this year, and I told my wife, I said, you know what? For my 50th birthday, I'm racing the Baja 1000. I'm going to go win that thing. And she just kind of laughed. She said, if that's what you want to do, go get it. And here we are today, and we were fortunate enough to win. And like I say, great team, great sponsors. Couldn't have done it without them.
That's awesome. That's a great birthday gift, too. I mean, it's fun to call it out, to call your shot, do the Babe Ruth and point out to the grandstands and hit a home run like this. And that's really a cool feat to have. And I was looking in on your GPS unit, you're showing an average speed of 40.8 miles an hour. And that's cruising. That is humming along. And it looks like your top speed was right around max speed was 75.1. So you guys were hustling on a naturally aspirated UTV and the first ones to cross the line. I mean, this is just too cool. All your chase teams are down here. Everybody's here. And who else was behind the wheel, or did you Ironman this whole thing?
You know what? I did roughly 800 and something miles. Mike Kim, where is he at? He's around here somewhere. And Luke right here, he's my other driver, Hawkins. And those guys they each did a stint, one gas stop each, and I couldn't have done it without them, obviously. They gave me a break. I got out of the car for about 5 hours, and they brought it in, and they were leading when they gave me the car. So it was like, perfect. All I got to do is drive it home now. So it was awesome.
Yeah, that is definitely awesome. And the cool part is now is we get to get a little bit of that champagne and celebrate a little bit. It's right there.
What are we waiting for?
I'm waiting on you to get out of the car. All right, let's do this. Let's make sure we shoot our team members and not the monitor in the screen. They're the ones that need the bath. got the 505X over here coming in. We do, man. That's what we hear. 505 coming in. How are you feeling, man? Man, I remember watching you guys leave midnight a couple days ago, and I'm just glad to see you all down here safe. Your whole crew. I think everybody's here. I remember seeing you, and I told you, man, I'll be down in La Paz hanging out, waiting for you guys. So we're here, man. How do you feel?
You know, not bad. We had 4 riders, Tony Zabala, Dan Organo, Tim, Scott Hayes, and myself. So we split it up. Wasn't bad. Had a little bike trouble. We ended up replacing the stator, rectifier, headlight, battery. So it took us a little longer than we expected, but, you know, we made it. So that's all that counts.
Yeah, and I wonder if it wasn't from that stator that started to cause all the other issues.
It's possible, sure.
So I'm glad you guys got that figured out and rebuilt your bike so you're ready to come back for the San Felipe 250, and you shouldn't have any problems at that point.
Absolutely.
All right, good. So I'm glad that you made it down here to the finish line. This is a really good Baja 1000 to win or to finish, and you guys had finished it, so it's definitely great to have you guys down here, and especially to be safe. So you want to give a quick shout-out to some of your sponsors and family members. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, well, first our crew, Neil, Aaron, Tim, Dave, Brian J. We couldn't have done it without them. Dave Bozzarelli is here. Our sponsors, Clearwater Lights, Three Brothers, 6D helmets. I hit the ground more than once, and the 6D kept me safe. Coast Riders Power Sports in San Luis Obispo. Scott Shop, San Luis Auto Glass and Tint. Anything else, guys, I missed? All automatic tubeless. I ran flat for 50 miles, and the tubeless got us there. So
that's impressive. That's awesome, because there's nothing worse than having to pull over and change a tire in the middle of the desert.
Right. We try to make it to the pit. Also WPS.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys all got down here safe and sound. It's time to hop in the shower, cool down a little bit, and get maybe some cold Monster energy drinks. Maybe even do the tour water so you're not up all night and get some good night's sleep.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you guys. Get some pictures real quick. I'm pulling. Yeah, I'm just helping you out here. I've been there, so I just. All right, guys. Thank you.
PCI Race Radios, the leader in racing communications for over 40 years. PCI specializes in on-site sales and support at the races, traveling throughout the U.S. and Baja to offer the best in support for our customers. Whether you're in the rocks, desert, or sand, we've got you covered. For the best quality, service, and support, call us today or visit us on the web. We'll see you in the desert.
Finish line of the Baja 1000. And we were just talking while we were waiting for guys. We're talking about that silt. Maybe you want to tell some of the guys back home what you experienced going through that silt.
It's like trying to water ski with a snowmobile in the desert. I don't know how to describe it. It's something I've never seen before. We don't get that in Colorado. It's about deeper than your front tire, and there's rocks and ledges and who knows what underneath there. But it's definitely a unique experience to Baja.
Yeah, definitely. It's like paddling a bowling ball down the street. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's no good words to explain it. It's just rough and tough.
Yeah, thank God the bike knows how to do it, because I sure don't.
Exactly. It's just you got to get back on the back of that seat and hold the throttle and just keep that front tire up the best you can. And it's just a pull and pray to when you hit it. Just go.
Exactly. Just let the magic happen. There's a little bit of magic in every one of these, I'm pretty sure. Just let it take over.
Most definitely. So who started out? Who ran the middle? Who ran the quarter section? Who finished?
Yeah, one of our Clay, one of our other riders, Clay, who's not here with us, started out the race and did really well for us. And then Dan here got on the bike and made up a lot of ground. Then Adam and then myself took it over coming out of the Bay of LA, and we were riding really well. We were really happy with where we were at, and then we started running into some mechanical issues about race mile 460. Just stuff that just Baja does to bikes. It just beat it up. We lost a primary drive sprocket, and took us a good 5 or 6 hours to get that sorted out. And Worked through the night to get that through. Our crew did an amazing job. Jason Weber, our mechanic, was all over the place before the race and getting us back on the course. Dealt with that again this morning, and then grenaded a tire this afternoon, and it was just all we could do to get the bike across the finish line, but we did, and it was an amazing effort with everybody coming together, and I can't say enough about our team. It was an awesome effort.
Yeah, most definitely you did get across the line, but we got one question to ask Adam. If he got that bruise on his eye during the race, or was that a personal injury?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to call it during the race. You know, that was some official training sort of stuff, to tell you the bottom line truth. It was pre-running and did have a little washout and some of that silt that we were talking about, and went ahead and caught me in the front of the helmet and pushed the goggles into the eye, and, well, that's just part of it, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, because you would never imagine that you would get something like that, feeling your goggles and you're holding on and you're just feeling at home, they feel soft, but when you get them at that right angle and it pushes your helmet up, it becomes awful hard in a hurry. So, yeah, we know exactly what you're talking about there, but I'm just glad you didn't hit your chin first, because that would have been a little bit more so, and the teeth. But, yeah, I'm glad. You want to give a quick shout-out to some of your sponsors and let them know how you got here, and thank them for getting here. I know we talked about a few things.
Yeah, absolutely. We had an amazing group of sponsors. A lot of sponsors out of Boise, Idaho. Vintage Cycles, PDI Suspension. Proline Suspension, sorry about that. Proline Suspension, I'm a little tired. Proline Suspension out of Boise did an amazing job getting our bike set up for us. It allowed us to get through a lot of that rough stuff in those whoop sections. Joslin Organics, farming operation down in southern Idaho, did a lot for us. And many others that don't have time to...
Oh, yeah, you're more than welcome. You earned this spot, my friend. You definitely did.
I'd like to thank Carl Cycle, Moto One.
Man, you wanted to talk. We put you on the spot.
Focus Graphics, Walker Seats, Recluse Clutch. Everybody, thank you. It's awesome. Proline Suspension.
We got them all out here. You could go all day. You could go Baja Design Lights and go on, on and on from there. But we're just, at the end of the day, we're just very happy that you guys all made it down here safe, unharmed, other than a little shiner from some goggles. He's probably going to go home and just, kick those goggles, kick it around the house a little bit. But, hey, we're glad you're here. We're glad that you raced the Baja 1000, the 50th anniversary, and you guys can take that back to Colorado and go around to your local town and show you. I don't. Who'd say Colorado?
I'm from Colorado. I live in Colorado now, but most of us are all...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was trying to figure that maybe you guys were up north of by. Yeah. Okay, so we're right there, and there's a lot of teams that people are from different states, different countries, different part of the world. So we're just happy that you guys came together and came down here and raced. So it's time to celebrate, and looks like you guys already have a cool drink to help cool you down after this long race.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to everybody.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Without the ability to call for help. Stay safe. Take your office and keep your business running from anywhere in the world. Stay connected. Don't let your friends and family worry about you, no matter where you are. Check out satellitephonestore.com and let us help you find the best solution to keep you connected.
Colorado and Idaho boys. All right, we got this class 1603 coming in. Man, with that nice LED light right here, I'm kind of blinded now. I can't see who's behind the wheel, but maybe you can help me out.
This is Oscar Alvarez and Oscar Alvarez Sr., man. Nice to be here.
All right. You guys are from La Paz, right?
No, we're from Texas, but I want to thank everybody here. Gente, le quiero dar gracias a todos los que nos apoyaron en toda la brecha y a todos los que están aquí.
Awesome.
And everybody at Score, man.
It was a blast. You guys look beat up from the feet up right now. What was going on in your adventure to get down here from Ensenada to La Paz?
It was tough. It was tough. The beginning was tough. The end was tough. The middle was tough. But we're glad to be here. And I couldn't have done it without everybody on my team. All these guys in the yellow shirts, every single one of them was crucial for us getting here. Dr. Oropesa, my brother Fernando, Jorge, Cacho, the Arambula family, both Andres and Misael, and Carlos Ibarra back there. Without them, nothing would be happening.
Awesome. Thank you. And you guys want to give a quick shout out to some of your sponsors real fast?
Sure. I want to thank Arambula Race Prep for putting the car together. I also want to thank Roma Race Prep for helping me out. And everybody at Score. Again, without your effort, none of this would be possible. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for getting down here safely and racing the Score International Baja 1000, the 50th anniversary, and throwing that medallion around your neck's got to feel pretty good right about now.
Yes, it does. Thank you. Thank you for being here all day, too.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, you guys going to pop out and do a couple photos real quick? Or